What is up, YouTube? Welcome to PanFro Games, and we have a brand new 7-star raid event for Pokemon Scarlet and Violet. We're going to be covering everything we know about this raid. Of course, guys, don't forget to leave a like and subscribe. I really appreciate and support my work by becoming a channel member. And let's dive in. Now, the 7-star raid event is going to be Water Terra type GOODRA. It's going to be starting this week, November 20th for those in the US. So, November 20th, 7 p.m. Eastern, 4 p.m. Pacific. Is going to show up the following week after that, again with some 5-star Blissey raids that are going to have boosted Terra Shard rewards. I'm not too worried about this one, but this is technically our second to last pseudo legendary raid. We got one more after this, so we may be seeing a true end to the raid events in Scarlet and Violet. So I'm assuming next month will be the last one. We'll just have to wait and see, but probably Dragapult. Now, GOODRA is going to be a little bit tricky because it's a water Terra type, meaning it has 2 weaknesses, and those weaknesses are going to be electric and grass. However, you may see this ability, Sap Sipper. And what does Sap Sipper do? The Pokemon takes no damage when hit by a grass type moves. Instead, his attack stat is boosted. So GOODRA is essentially going to be immune to grass type damage and be getting +1 attack every time it's hit by a grass attacker. Now, this can be very annoying, so one, do not build grass types for this. It is just not gonna be worth it unless you can remove their ability. Like Superior could use Gastric Acid, and then you can do some Leaf Storm spam. That's certainly an option. But something like an Ogerpon, I would definitely not recommend for this because yours is gonna be boosting his attack and doing like no damage to it, which would be very annoying. So electric attackers are gonna have a way bigger advantage in this raid with way less setup. So I'll probably just recommend a lot of electric attackers in my solo build video. Now, looking at the stats of GOODRA, it's really bulky. 150 special defense with 70 defense. So we're going to want to hit it on the physical side. So something like an Iron Hands is definitely going to be a premier choice for this raid. Now, it does have some good attacking stats, 100 attack, 110 special attack. It's not that fast of 80 speed, so a lot of things will be able to outspeed it. But essentially, don't really use special attackers. It's not going to work. And try not to use grass types or going to boost his attack stat. But in general, I think GOODRA is going to be a relatively easy raid. Now, looking at the moves that GOODRA can learn, it gets Muddy Water, which I do think is going to be the premier move it's going to be using for this raid. Now, Muddy Water can lower our accuracy. So lowering our accuracy is going to be really annoying. It also has Acid Spray, which it learns naturally. So it could lower our special defense and then spam Muddy Water. And I think that's going to absolutely be a problem. Now, it needs to be electric type somehow, and since it is like a mix attacker with its stats, you know, it's 100 attack, 110 special attack, I can totally see it using something like an Earthquake to deal with the electric attacker, so maybe something like an Electros could be a better pick for this raid, as you do have Levitate, so you're going to be immune to ground, which could be really helpful. But it does just get a lot of great moves in general. But I'm really locking in Acid Spray, Muddy Water, Earthquake, and then I don't even know, it just... What else could you be used to beat it? I mean, it could have like Ice Beam to use potential against any potential grass attackers. Good coverage there as well. It just gets a lot of good moves. Scald to burn physical attackers is another good option. So there's quite a few options. It could totally be running Rain Dance as well to boost the damage of water moves by 50%. So maybe having a Pokemon that has Water Absorb could just be really nice in this raid, just so you have additional immunities. Well, guys, let me know in the comment section below what Pokemon you plan on bringing to 7-star GOODRA. I do think things like Iron Hands, Electros are going to be really good. Superior does have some options, and I do think that Annihilate will once again come into a raid like this, or doesn't have any obvious weaknesses and just sort of win by Rage Fist spamming, but we'll just have to wait and see. Please let me know in the comment section below, and I'll catch you guys next time. Peace out, and have a good one.